Yes, Spades 9 here with the Scar 19 coming to you live. So I'm going to be doing a review on this gun. I've had it for about half a year now. I put about 300 rounds in it, so I think I could get like a pretty good feel for this gun. We'll be talking about things I've done to it, things I like, that I don't like, things I think this thing is really good for, and yeah. So this is the FN Scar 20S for semi-auto or civilian or something like that. I don't know. I got an 18-inch barrel. I got some 308s here. I don't know if you could get that on that too, but 308s on the barrel. It says if you come over here, come this way, 762 by 51. And then it's 1-10 twist. These newer ones are 1-10. I believe that the old ones used to be 1-12 twist, and there's a couple of more different things. This one's non-reciprocating charging handle, by the way. It doesn't go back and forth every shot. This one kind of stays in place. I remember that was a big deal breaker for me when these things first came out. Put the safety on. I'm not going to rack it or anything. But yeah, I got this gun because I kind of wanted something different other than the AR-15. I got kind of burned on that platform, and I just kind of wanted to try something else. There's my empty mag. I'll just swap it here. So yeah, it's a pretty good gun. It's pretty reliable. It's never jammed on me. I've shot already a couple different rounds on it. I've shot steel cores, I've shot high grain, low grain, I've shot Zabel rounds, the ones with the little tapers at the end. It's fed through it all. It's been my baby. This one's a sweetie. I got the black one. I'm not really a big fan of the tan scars. That's just my preference. So I got the, let me see, yeah, it's a Sig & Sauer. It's a LVPO. This one has the 1-10 magnification. Also has this little red light right here, but we're in broad daylight right now, so you can still see the reticle. When we go back, I'll try to see if the camera will pick it up. But yeah, let's go back here a little bit. I'm gonna take some long range shots. Yes, surprise, surprise. This is a DMR, designated marksman rifle, not meant to be as a service rifle or like a CQBR, but it kind of blends. It also kind of dabbles in that field too, if need be. There are guns that do it better, but this one can touch targets really far away, really close. But with this big old barrel right here, you know, coming in through a door, they're gonna see this thing years before, you know, you're actually able to go in and take the shot. But yeah, and this thing has a big bolt group too. I don't know if you could see that round in there. Bolt carrier group is massive as fuck. When you close this bolt, you really feel the reciprocating mass just like push forward. Another thing too, the AR-15s, those are gas driven, so the gas from the bullet functions the round. This one is piston driven, so when this thing recoils, you can really feel that piston like hit you back and then reciprocate forward. It's not that heavy. I've seen it before too, and this gun when I took it apart. It kind of looks like a small little car piston. Like it literally looks like a car piston, like a real one. It's just a tinier one, and it's only one. You know, instead of like a 4-cylinder having 4 pistons or a V8 having 8 pistons, this one only has a 1. It's deep. It lives deep inside the barrel right here. But I got a target set up right here. I'm gonna take a couple shots right here, standing, maybe crouch. Maybe I'll do a sick barrel roll. All right, let's take some shots. You know, this thing could be adjusted to a magnification. It could zoom in all the way like 10 times. I think right here is like 30 yards, so I'm gonna go for a headshot. I'm gonna hit that sign right there. So this is me without bracing it, so you can really see the recoil. gonna be me managing the recoil. The follow-up shots are pretty good too. Still good. We're clear. All right, let's see what we hit. I want to say that was like about 30 yards. It could go further back, but I just kind of want to see where the shots are going here. Check it out. So safety's on, nothing's gonna fire. So at 50 yards, you know, you're getting some pretty sick groups. I'm not really, what's the word? I'm not really trying to group everything together. It's pretty windy right now. Yeah, I was just trying to get like, show off how the gun kind of works. The recoil on this gun is really good. For a 308 round, the recoil is really manageable. If you don't even have to be that experienced. And that's another thing too, like you could be a new shooter, but with this gun, you'll shoot like a marksman, like you've been at this for years. Like this gun is so accurate. It can nail shots so far away, especially with this LVPO. Yeah, which I'll show right now in a little bit. Just want to see the groups here. But yeah, some of them from earlier, I was kind of just spraying the target. I'll shoot some targets right here. So you can see I got some pigs out here today that we're gonna shoot. I'm gonna go back to the table. This one's all out. I only have like 3 mags on me too, so I might have to reload this thing again. This sling is from Magpul. It's really good. It really takes the weight out of this, which by the way, it's a pretty heavy gun. Just the gun by itself, when you buy this gun actually too, it doesn't come with anything. It doesn't come with anything. It comes with the little baby mag, the little 10 rounders, but I want to say like, and I'm gonna put this down right here so you can get a better view of it. But yeah, I want to say, aside from the little baby mag, which I have right here, the gun doesn't really come with much. It comes with a super decked out trigger by Geissele or Gazelle, or I don't know how to say it, but it's super good. Actually, I'll show you right now, just make sure it's clear. So I'm going to show you how clean the trigger pull is. So I'm going to put some weight on it. Nothing. It breaks like glass. Let me do it one more time. So right here, it's like 1 pound, 2 pound break, and then the reset is really crisp, like barely any movement, and it resets. So yeah, again, it's the NRCH non-reciprocating charging handle, which I think is the direction that all SCARs are going. I haven't seen any one of these with a charging handle lately. I remember back in the day, all you saw for these SCARs were just reciprocating charging handles, which I kind of didn't like because there was a lot of problems with them jamming up on your hand or on the environment or whatever. But yeah, literally this gun only comes with this little small clip, which only holds 10, which the reason why they do that is so that if you're laying prone, the magazine doesn't get in the way. But if you look at these big ones, it kind of doesn't really matter because it's about the same height as the grip, which is kind of tiny considering it's a rifle grip. But this one's also I think it's a Hogue. Yeah, Hogue grips, which I think they make some really good grips. I see that name come up a lot. My revolver is also a Hogue grip, which I'll do a video of another time. But yeah, so I'm gonna get into the things that I've done with this gun. So this grip pod right here, It's pretty cool. You push a button and little legs pop out. It's also got a little Picatinny rail, so you can add like a light or a laser or whatever. It's pretty good. It really takes the weight off of this because this thing is so heavy. Carrying it like this, normally this arm gets really tired, your offhand. So holding it like this from the foregrip really helps. I think one day I'm gonna put an actual dedicated bipod, however, because this one it kind of rotates a little bit. I don't know if you could see it, and they're not supposed to kind of like pivot that much, but it's good for what I'm using it for now. I really want to try and take this gun hunting soon. I get some kills on it for game and stuff. Also, let me see, what else did I do to this gun? I put the scope. This Sig Sauer scope, I used to have a 1:6 magnification, but I just went ahead and get the 1:10. Let me see if I could get you the sight picture here. Let me see, can the camera pick this up? Because I don't know if it'll focus. It might be a little lopsided. My camera's a little bulky, but yeah, that's the sight picture. I really like it. It's kind of like a horseshoe pattern. This is the sight picture with the light on. I don't know if it'll also pick it up with that too. That's the brightest setting. So I'm gonna just go ahead and kind of go through it. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's the brightest. It goes up to 11 brightness, which I don't know how bright that is, but it's 11. Let me see, what else did I do to this gun? It's really not much, even though it doesn't come with too many accessories. You get some really cool stuff out of the box. Like you get the hoe grip, you get the really clean, really nice trigger, which is something that the original Scores kind of had an issue with as well. You have this like I would kind of want to say fully adjustable stock right here as a cheek riser. I tend not to use it though, just because the mount sits really low. I know my face doesn't really sit all the way up here, so yeah. And then this also extends out. This little, I want to show the little, it's a little button you just kind of push, and then I kind of locked it in though because I wasn't really using this either. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, you can also adjust the shoulder length of the gun, just like that. I really just honestly keep it really low, or all the way closed, because I don't really need that much leg to pull anyway. But I think it's kind of nice that they included that too. I think it's better than the UGG boots that came with the original Scars. This one doesn't fold like the other ones either. It's just a solid stock. Let me see what else. I also added this sling. It also, if you notice these little holes right here, these little holes are meant for slings to be mounted. There's another access point here. There's one over here by the barrel as well. But I kind of just went ahead and used these QD mounts on the rail because these little mounts right here are notorious for getting chewed up by the metal off of the sling. And yeah, I didn't want these things to get, you know, marred or anything. So I just put these aftermarket QD rails, one right here, one. Oh, this thing also, which is kind of interesting, comes with the rail back here, which is kind of unusual. I never really seen rifles come with the rail back here. Kind of unnecessary, I think, but it's really cool. I'll probably get a little monopod for it one day. I guess it's so it could be more stable. Let me see. What else can I lie about this rifle? I'm gonna be taking a couple more shots too in a little bit. Actually, first I kind of want to show the fuel stripping process. So I'm gonna just fuel strip this. Alright, so really simple. There's a little pin right here, and you can use a bullet too to push it in, but it's pretty big enough where you could just use your finger, in my opinion. And then pin comes out. This is polymer framed. I still have the original grease from when I got the gun. They all come with like this little white paste on the spring. It's to I'm gonna show you this thing extended too. So that's how it looks. That's your that's a trigger, that's your hammer, this is the spring. This is polymer. It's pretty light. Doesn't really weigh too much, although this is probably as far as the polymer goes. Everything else is just pure metal. The stock, really easy, just comes off like that. And let me see, I'll disconnect this too so you can be more. There we go. Yeah, this thing, by the way, $800. I don't know why it's so expensive for a piece of metal and rubber, but that's it. That's FN for you. Back here, so now you have pretty much just the upper of the gun. Let me see if I can take out the bolt carrier group. The bolt carrier group is a little tricky. You kind of have to wiggle it a little bit together. It's really simple. I got some sand on here though. Let me get some. I've only like completely taken this thing apart like about twice, I want to say. 2 times or 3 times, something like that. It's been a while, but yeah. So I'm gonna just get this down real quick, real good. I normally don't ballast all the springs, but they're covered in little dust bunnies, so yeah. Always bring a rag with you. Right. So we done get sand in here. I'm gonna just give it a look. Assessment. Oh, there's some sand on this rubber part too. Oh, this all of a sudden turned into a cleaning. Alright, that's pretty good. It didn't get that dirty, but you know, still. Another thing, these charging handles. Originally, this comes on this side, and then this little smaller one goes on the other. But because of these lugs right here, my hands were kind of getting chewed off by this. So this is kind of really the only one that I rack with. This one kind of just goes for the ride. But yeah, you could switch these around and they're super easy. This just kind of goes right here before you assemble it, and then it kind of just locks in like that. Let me see if I can get this in now. Some spring tension right there too, so you kind of want to pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna get this here. This goes on like that. Kind of have to push this in just like a hairline, so this could go up. Line that up all the way, and then the frame. Let me reset this. So you kind of just hook this on first. Mortar this a little bit, not mortar, but just stitch up. Locking pin. Give it a quick test. Yeah, I think that's good. A full mag here on the 10 rounders. I think I've kind of jabbered enough about this gun. Actually, before that too, I'm gonna just clip this back on. Here we go. So, show you the quick little grip, the little pod. Okay. So I'm gonna take some sniper shots here. got a big dome, I'm gonna go for his head. Alright, yeah, that's good. Looks like we gotta drop it a little bit. This little scope too, by the way, is so freaking cool. I'm gonna turn the light on. Although you can't really see the light that well because it's pretty bright outside, but at night the light really pops. That's a lot better. It's more zeroed now. It's just like a hairline off. It wasn't like anything too crazy. And then I'm gonna just a hairline. Just a hairline. Just a hairline. The follow-up shots too on this thing are really, really fast. Not as fast actually, yeah, it's pretty fast. Faster than a bolt action. Definitely faster than a hunting rifle. So in case if you miss, which surprise, surprise, it happens, you can make a follow-up shot pretty quick. This thing ejects the brass pretty far too, by the way. It shoots it out like a couple feet. Click, click. All right, let's go see where our shots landed. Yep, it's all empty here. Oh, got caught in the little thing right here. I'm getting snagged everywhere. Alright. Let me just mount this up. This sling makes this gun so much nicer to carry because as it is, you know, with all the stuff that you put on it, like this scope, I think it weighs like a